Good morning, all of you. So, in the last class, we have done with the yes, we are done with the roadways, railways, and waterways. And today we are starting with the airways. I hope you have done all the question answers which I have given to you in the last video. And today also I will be giving you certain questions to do in homework. Okay. So let's start with the airways. Now, airways. What is airways? Traveling by air by the means of aeroplanes and helicopter, that is called as airways. Okay. The first point is it consists of domestic airways and international airways. What is the meaning of the word domestic airways? Domestic airways means when we are traveling within a country. Okay. For example, I am traveling from Jaipur to Bangalore or from Bangalore to Mumbai or from Mumbai to Kolkata. That is called as domestic airways when we are traveling within a country. And international airways means when we are traveling from our country to another countries. For example, from India to Singapore or India to Japan, okay, or India to US. That is the example of international airways. Then airways, besides transporting people and freight from one place to another, okay, so airways transport people also and freight also. I have already told you that the meaning of the freight is material, any kind of material or cargo, okay, anything which you want to transport which is in big quantity, huge quantity, that can be done by the way of airways also. Okay, now what are the advantages of airways? Airways today carry millions of passengers every day and provide the fastest mode of transportation. Yes, if you compare airways with roadways, railways, and waterways, then airways is the fastest mode of transportation. Okay. Second is airways enable us to reach remote areas. Now, what do you mean by the remote areas? Remote areas are those areas which are very far back, which are backward areas, which does not have any form of transportation. For example, the roads are not proper or railway tracks are not there. And if you, in the case of emergency, if you want to go there, then the only thing available to you when roadways and railways are not there, that is airways. Okay, so airway enable us to reach remote areas where at times other form of transportation are unavailable. Okay, the third advantage of airways is helicopters and aircraft also help in times of natural calamities such as earthquake and floods. Okay, so whenever in a particular area earthquake is happened or flood has been happened, then if you, when the roads are destroyed or the railway tracks are destroyed, and if you want to send clean drinking water or food to the people who are there who have been affected by this kind of natural calamity, then how can you help them? You can help them only by the helicopters and aircraft. Okay, so helicopters and aircraft helps in times of natural calamities also, and are especially important for defense purposes. Okay, defense purpose, because whenever there is certain kind of war is happening, if you have a fight with another country or something, then helicopters and aircraft help a lot. Okay, then we are going to talk about the disadvantages of airways. However, the maintenance of aircraft, the crew, and the airport are very expensive. You can, if you go to the airways or and then you will find out that it takes a lot of money to maintain the aircraft or airports. Crew means the people who are working for the airport authorities. Okay. Then the second disadvantage is airways are also dependent on the weather conditions, and at times there are delays because of unsuitable weather conditions. So a pilot cannot fly a airplane if there is a bad weather. Okay, so whenever there is a bad weather or any natural calamity has happened or the atmosphere is not good, then it is very difficult to fly a air. Okay, so that is the second disadvantage. The third thing is noise pollution. Noise pollution is also a major fallout of this mode of transport. So whenever our airplane is taking off, or when it is coming down, then a lot of noise is created by the aircraft, which actually increases the noise pollution, and it is again one of the disadvantage of airways. Okay, so here after the end of airways we have completed the transportation part. We are going to start with the communication. Okay, so we are done with transportation, roadways, railways, waterways and airways, and now we are going to talk about communication. Now what is communication? Whenever you are exchanging any idea, thought, information, then it is called as communication. Okay, communication refers to the process of exchange of idea, thought and information through the medium of speech, writing and behavior. Behavior means by giving signals, that is called as communication. Okay, so the first important invention in long distance communication was the telegraph machine. Okay, so even before, when the postal system was developed, even before that, telegraph people used to use telegraph machine in order to send messages. Okay, and it was done in the year 1837. Telegraph, what is telegraph? Telegraph is a method of sending messages over a long distance using wires that carry electric signals. Okay, so that was our first invention when it comes to communication. After the invention of telegraph machine, the second important thing was the development of postal system. Thereafter, the postal system developed, which carried millions of letters and parcels. Parcel means anything you want to send to your family or your friend. Okay, that is a parcel to your this destination all over the world by the way of road, rail, air, and sea. Okay, so first of all, telegraph machine were discovered in the year 1837, and after that postal system was developed. Until now, a lot of people use postal system to deliver letters and parcels. Now, before, we have also talked about that there are two types of communication: personal and mass communication. Okay, personal communication, I told you, when you want to communicate with few people. Okay, when the information is meant only for few people, that is called as personal communication. So it takes place between two or more people. The invention of telephone in 1875, you must learn these days, revolutionized long distance communication by providing facilities for ISD, that is international subscriber dialing. That is when you are making a call from India to any other country, that is will be ISD. And STD, that is subscriber trunk dialing. That means when you are making a call from one state to another state, which brought people closer. Okay, so now the telephone has actually helped us in communicating a lot. Okay, so by the way of ISD and STD, you can make call to any other person sitting in anywhere in the world. Okay, examples of personal communications are letter, phone, and emails. After personal communication, the second type of communication is your mass communication. I already told you, mass means a lot of people together. When you want to communicate an information to a lot of people, okay, that is meant for everyone, that is called as mass communication. In personal communication, you want to communicate only with few people. Okay, but in mass communication, you want to communicate a lot of people. Okay, mass communication reaches a large number of people at the same time. Examples are radio, television, newspaper, and magazines. Okay, so this was about communication. In the next video, we will talk about satellites. That will be your last topic of this chapter. Now, today you will be doing some question answers. You must have received this question answers exercise uh, before. Okay, and in this exercise we have already done this question number 1A, B and C. Today you will be doing question number D, that is define communication. The answer you will find here. Okay, yes, the answer to the definition is communication. Starting from here, Communication refers to the process of exchange of idea, thought, and information through the medium speech, writing, and behavior. That is your answer to the question. Okay. You can pause the video and write the answer. Then the next question you will be doing is that in this we have done question number 2A and B, and today you will be doing with question number C. How are airways better than the other means of transport? Answer you will write like airways are better than the other means of transport because of the following factors. Okay, first of all you will write this opening line, and then the remaining answer you will find here. So yes, the remaining answer you will find here. These yes, you will be writing these 3 points. Okay, first of all you will write the opening line which we have written over there, and then you will be writing these 3 points starting from here till here. Okay, so this will be your answer. Fine. So these are the 2 questions which you will be doing. Okay, and again, yes, the next question is distinguish between personal communication and mass communication. Okay, again coming back here, you will find the answer from here to here, but how you will write the answer? First of all, you will make this T format. Okay, this T format. Here you will write down the heading of personal communication. Here you will write down the heading of mass communication. Then point number 1 of definition, you will write the definition starting from here until here. Okay, the first point will be of definition of personal communication, and mass communication definition is from here to here. Okay, so the first point will be of definition here also and here also. Then the second point will be of example. Examples are also given here. Personal communication examples are here, letter, phone and emails, and mass communication examples are radio, television, newspaper and magazines, which we will be writing in 2 points. So there will be 2 points, one for the definition, second for the example. Kindly write down the answer in this format only because it looks more presentable. Okay, and it will take more of space, so it will look better. Fine. So these are the 3 questions which you will be doing today for today's homework. Okay, the remaining question we will do in the next video. Fine. Thank you so much.